Hello, I'm Leto Enchanted, and I'm your fighting game VTuber. I play fighting games and RPGs that consist of fighting in it. But also I love talking about pop culture and gaming news, and all the interesting stuff that goes along with it. And today we got pop culture news and a joke, so let's go ahead and get that started, shall we? Mark Hamill made a Twitter post stating he's secretly been in every Star Wars movie since 2015. Harrison Ford then telegraphed him, saying, "Hey, that's nothing to be proud of, kid." You see, he's old and he hates Star Wars. I love it. Original Space Jam director Joe Pytka was recently interviewed saying that LeBron ain't no Michael. Saying that Michael Jordan during the first Space Jam was one of the biggest celebrity athletes of all time, and that LeBron is just a very good basketball player. He goes on to say that the new Space Jam has insignificant character design and soundtrack. R. Kelly caught wind of the interview and agreed wholeheartedly, saying that if he had written songs for the new Space Jam, it would have been better. Oh God. The interviewer then responded immediately saying, "What? No. What are you, crazy? It would have been far worse. I mean, you do realize you're a sex trafficking pedophile, right? Right?" Jeff Bezos last week went to the edge of space and came back cockier than ever, protesting NASA's new contract with SpaceX as the developer for the human landing system for the next trip on the moon. Deciding cost over technical challenges, he says. Elon Musk quickly responds, "Can't get it up to orbit?" He tweeted this while successfully launching another explosion. I mean a rocket. Suicide Squad actor John Cena, who portrays the character Peacemaker in the film, gave praise to James Gunn. He says, "I think it's a brave move by James to want to pivot the superhero movie in a different direction that redefines who we root for." But then he also goes on to say the only issue he has with the movie is that there isn't enough apologizing to the Chinese. What? Keep in mind, he also said this in Chinese. What? Brad Pitt lookalike said to the New York Post that it is impossible to date being his doppelganger. Also says people go up to him all the time saying you must be related to him and my mother must have an affair with you. I think it looks nothing like him. But we go on to steal a page from the New York Post and interview the beach blue whale to pass it off as a Lizzo lookalike. But then we had to scrap the interview because it turned out it was actually Lizzo. Gross. Singer-songwriter Shakira will face trial for tax evasion in Spain. She neglected to pay her taxes for 2012, 2013, and 2014, since her tax residency was there at the time. Shakira has insisted she was living in the Bahamas during those years and only visited Spain sporadically. Prosecutors didn't believe her, since she was in a relationship with soccer player Gerard Piqué in Spain at the time. But her hips were free from charges. You know, because her hips don't lie. Lucy Liu was recently interviewed on the Asian Enough podcast, confirmed that her and Bill Murray did get in an altercation. She said it was during rehearsal and Bill wasn't initially due to attend. He then hurled insults and kept going on and on while looking straight at me, she says. She didn't realize the insults were directed straight at her and it became a one-on-one argument. She said some of the language was inexcusable and unacceptable, and she wasn't gonna just sit there and take it, she said. But that didn't last very long, when eventually she swallowed her pride and took this slutty photo with him. Good for you, Lucy Liu.